Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. Sharma taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Kishan joining him in the middle to kick things off. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing. The next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot.
Threaded it through. Brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cracking shot, lent on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. India are 18 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's close.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Stunning shot, fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
On the drive. The bowling's too good though. Great line and length. beats the edge.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 27 for 1.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
They'll get at least 1 here. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Yadav coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Good shot. A beauty. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Yadav gets off the mark.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Santner showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. End of another disappointing over. Latham has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nicely played. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Goes over the top with that shot. They'll get at least 1 here.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Driven through extra cover. He'll get a single. Shot. Should be runs here.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Edged. Oh, that just didn't stick. 2 runs coming from that over. India 54 for 2.
Great power play overall. Last over, they were halted in their tracks a bit, but still a very good run rate. They'll want to keep that momentum up now with the field going out.
Going with pace now. Hit that hard and fast.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yadav is seemingly content with keeping the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Driven through cover. Just the 1. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good return there, back from the deep. Worked away. That's a nice single. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And dropped. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? There could be a couple if they hustle. Santner coming back into the attack has done well so far. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. There'll be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Mitchell sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Dubé, the left-hand middle-order batter taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Dubé gets off the mark.
Driven through extra cover. We get a single. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
They'll get at least 1 here. Oh, great run out.
Samson, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
shot. Should be runs here.
Sharma is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
That's a solid shot. That's a boundary save for sure.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Power and precision in that shot.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Nice shot. Runs possible. This could be out. That looks gone.
Hardick coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Onto that early. That could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicely played.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Hit that hard and fast.
Here's the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. There could be a couple if they hustle. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 88 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Good return back from the deep.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Patel, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Trash. Beautiful bowling.
The new batter in the middle, left-handed tail ender.
There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. At least one on offer. That was a half chance there.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
O'Rourke coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
They'll get at least 1 here. Couldn't get it through the field. A new bowler is coming into the attack. On drive, nice and compact footwork, and mid-on heads off after the ball. 2 runs on offer if they run well. Perfectly timed. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Right out of the middle. Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a solid shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Mitchell back on now. Oh, nice shot. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, that's just too full. Singh makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. A nice shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Goes over the top with that shot. O'Rourke showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 107 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Bumrah coming in.
Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice shot, runs possible.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
They'll get at least one here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. New Zealand are 8 for none.
First over complete and a good start for the batters.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a solid shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Shot, should be runs here. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Chance to run 2. shot, at least 2 on offer.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Massive outside edge. Yep. Dropped. What a let-off. Worked away. That's a nice single. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least 1 here. 9 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 23 for none.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Into the 4th over. New Zealand are now 28 for none.
Boomer with a huge appeal. Boomer over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Thick edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot. Should be runs here. Middled that one, great timing.
End of the over. New Zealand are now on 37 for none.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Big edge. Where's that going? Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Young doesn't offer a shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There'll be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Wow, that's missed the lot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. At least one on offer. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Nicely played. Swept away but finds the fielder. The bowler looks really confident.
Yes.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the seventh over. New Zealand are now 51.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on.
Overpitched. Punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match.
Williamson in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Someone different now to bowl at. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They'll get at least one here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with 3. A few moves made in the field.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Ratchin, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Ratchin gets off the mark.
Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. They'll scamper through for a single. Good running. Driven through cover. Just the one.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now 64 for 2.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 10th over. New Zealand now 69 for 2.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Swept away down to deep square, just the one. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper.
Nichols, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. Chakravarti showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
I'll get at least one here. And dropped. That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
The batters have done okay after the power play, finding the gaps, the occasional boundary. They haven't had it all their own way, though.
Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Massive outside edge.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Thick edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Beautiful catch.
Mitchell, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Shot, should be runs here. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will pop that one though. Great catch at mid-on, fantastic stuff.
Tom, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in. Tom gets off the mark.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Sloppy signs there. India will need to be better than that in the field. Needless overthrow for 4.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Leading edge won't carry, and the batters race through for a single. Good running. Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Absolutely middle that. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Mitchell, fortunate there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, superb timing. Great shot. At least one on offer. Dubé ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that. That's a solid shot. Dubé with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
Nicely played.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Middled that one, great timing.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.